The benchmarks. It's right here telling you that it's 86.5% to 74.3% for what OpenAI deep research is doing. 70% here on level 2. 50. In other words, everything is better. So, if everything is better, what does that suggest to you? Now, don't get me wrong. I like using things that I like I like using all of these different things to do what I want to do, and I'm used to them. But do not let the fact that you've been using one thing get in the way of progressing to a potential other ones. I know you might be saying, yeah, but something comes out every day. Well, it's getting to the point where I'm going to start doing videos, it seems like, every single day just to capture it. And there's going to be so many wow moments. I just want to show you this one because at the end, stick with me on this. At the end, I'm going to be showing you some ways that I'm personally going to be using it to monetize my life, and then some ways I think you can monetize yours as well. All right, let's continue on. So we got this. We got all these cool things that it's going to do for us. But look at this: productivity, time saver, competition crusher. I want it crushing my competition. I don't like competition. I want it all to myself. And you should be thinking the same thing too, right? Monitors competitors' activities. All right, so let's see if I got this right. It's going to allow us to set up alerts to what the competition is doing so that we can stay mobile and we can stay active and we can stay, we can enhance our ability to go out there and make our own money. That's exactly what I want. So now it's going to help us with our productivity. So let's take a look at this one. Market intelligence. Trend tracker. This one right here is a really, really big deal because as you notice, there's so many different things out there right now that people are doing and people are able to copy really, really quickly, blah, blah, blah. But if you're staying on top of trends, then you can jump in, get your money, and jump back out. That's one of the tips I was going to show you at the end, but I'm showing you right now. All right, so it's going to be trend tracking. It's going to be problem solving. Right now, some of this stuff you say, yeah, I expect you to do that. You better do that. But personally, what about this? Can it do my schedules? You bet it can. What about creating briefs for me? Provide daily briefing on business metric and news. Go out there, find my news, and just give me a summary so that I can act on this information. Are you kidding me right now? Right now, I literally have to do that myself. I've got to use all of these kinds of things like this. I've got note cards and I've got information and I've got all of these, folders and all that kind of stuff. And I'm putting stuff into my phone and I'm filling that up. But this is saying, hey, I got you. Now imagine this. I can imagine, and I'm going to be sharing this with you at the end of the video, how we literally can do this stuff being a one-person business and going out there making piles of cash. Now, of course, I can't promise you what you're going to make, but I promise you that if you try, you should be able to make something. So let's continue on. Look at this. Personal communication is going to be able to draft emails for us in your tone of voice. It's going to be able to generate video scripts. Now, I do all that stuff right now. I go to ChatGPT and I load it all up in there and all that kind of stuff. And it's just a pain in the butt. This is saying, yeah, I got you. I'm going to do a little bit faster for you, right? So now that's exactly what we want to do. Look at this. Content creation. Can we now position ourselves that we can engage, create show notes, and social snippets? Now, I'm going to be showing you here in a minute of how I'm literally going to use what you're seeing right now, these slides right now, and we're going to use those in snippet format so that we can go out there and then position them, produce, research, all this stuff. Look at this. Now, your AI advantage, why I think this is going, they're not paying me for this, everybody. Let me say that on screen. They are not paying me to saying this stuff. This is not like the Honey app and you don't know what's going on and you're out there promoting this stuff and they're sending you checks and they're taking your information. None of that. This is not that. This is literally me saying, let me tell you how excited I am about this and let me show you some ways that you can use it to monetize your life. In the comments right now, if you're watching this on YouTube, tell me what you think. Tell me where some of your thinking is on this. How do you believe, based on what you're seeing so far, based on the fact that we've got all of this stuff coming to us, and get this, you can use it for free for now. I don't know if they're ever going to change the price, which they probably should, but right now they're trying to get market penetration, and that's the key. I don't care. They're trying to get market penetration, and if it's going to help put cash in my pockets, I'm down for it. All right. So look at this: 25. There's actually 29, but 25 plus AI tools, specialized assistance for all of your business needs. If we tried to do this ourselves, it would be so darn slow. We would not be able to do it. And get this: 24/7 availability. Now, let me share a couple of things with you. The key here is, how can all of this put cash in our pockets? Let me share a couple of ideas with you. Number one, you're that person that gets up in the morning, you go into your home office, you're a solopreneur, you're that one person business, and now you have all of these tools that you fire up in the morning. You say, what are the trends over the last 30 days? Now here's tip number one. Here's trick tip number one. You then say, okay, all right, great. The first thing you do is get the information. Now, what I'm going to be sharing with you next, and I'm going to show some of this stuff in some of the courses. If you're a part of my Patreon partners, or if you're, my Buy Me a Coffee community, or if you just love what I'm doing, put that in the comments too. How can I do this? Send me a note if you want to. Send it over to my email. I'm going to leave all the information in the description field for you so you can get in touch with me and share with me how I can do some of this stuff. Here's the kind of work I do. Here's the kind of thing I'm up to. Here's the time that I have, and I will show you how to do this stuff. All right, but number one, you're going to be this solopreneur person. Let's assume you're a solopreneur person. And before, you had all these employees and all this kind of stuff. You had contractors all over the place. Now, this thing is running 24/7. You prompt it, and then you take that information. Now, first thing you do is you design a landing page, a splash page, a landing page, and there's all kind of apps that will allow you to do it. You design that. You put your ideal on there. You put your affiliate links if you're an affiliate marketer. Now this, I'm telling you, tips and tricks. I told you, I promised I would do this for you, and here it comes. As an affiliate marketer, then you're saying, okay, cool, I promote all of these different products. I'm going to take this information. It's going to send it over to me. I'm going to put it on paper, Who does that anymore, right? I'm going to put it on screen now, and I'm going to send it out as test. Here's the key part. You're asking yourself, do I have product market fit? Do I have idea market fit? Let me see if somebody will, click on that link and go to where you want them to go. You now have gotten a data point for yourself to determine if you want to put some more money into it, some more time into it, whatever it is. We can use these kinds of things to determine market trends, put it all together, grab what you're going to grab as an affiliate marketer, put the link in there, and put it out. Now, the next one I wanted to share with you now, I'm giving you a little bit of the stuff that I put in my courses that I charge for, but here it is. Imagine now you're out there on Pinterest, and you got your Pinterest, you got your stuff, and you do this kind of thing. Look at this. This stuff is beautiful. This right here is good looking stuff. You can now take a snip of this. It's already got the image in here. It's already got the words in here. You take a snip of that and you call that your pin. That's one of the key things I wanted to share with you. So we could take a snip of any one of these, and they will literally go out there and start doing some interesting things for you. What about this one? Nice little triangle here. We take a snip of that. Keep going. This right here is really good stuff. Now, the next thing that we can do is literally go out there and says, okay, can I put all of these together and make a PDF out of them and put those things on LinkedIn? There's good information here. It's the very thing that I'm doing right now. I'm literally taking this information, put it in a PDF format, and it's going to be on LinkedIn by end of day, and it's going to be scrolling along, and I'm going to put a link there that says, hey, if you want me to help you in your organization do these kind of things, I'll be your person that is in between the AI and what you're trying to accomplish. That right there is another way that if you decide to spin up this little tiny course or this little tiny SaaS product, this micro SaaS product, you then can do that as well. I'm telling you, everybody, this is the deal. All these AIs that have been coming out have been useful. You've gotten out there, used it, but we've all been waiting for something like this. And that's why I'm super excited about it, is because we've been waiting for this thing to come along and make our life much, much easier, put cash in our pockets in a very specific way. And now that we can create all of this stuff like crazy, well, I'm going to invite you in to do just that. In the comment section, tell me what you're thinking. You think I'm full of canal water? Fine. Say that. If you think this is like, I'm not using this stuff, it's not taking my information, whatever it is. All right, well, on the other end of being very, very wealthy and then being able to help as many people as possible, we'll have this conversation. I want to pull you along with what I'm doing here. Come on in. The water is fine. We're going to be crushing it as these things come out. If you notice from some of the other videos, wherever you want to look up or to the side or in the description field, I'm going to be just leaving video after video on how we can use this AI so that we can reduce the fear of it replacing us. And we start saying, okay, that's a wave. It's coming. I'm not going to be, on the beach waiting for the wave to water me down. I'm going to ride the wave. Let's get out there and ride the wave and get after this money, y'all. I'll talk to you again in the next videos.